Now, sometime after the police arrived, David went into full-on panic mode. I mean, this was a real medical emergency. You know, it was probably due to a combination of him being confronted for the conversation and his wife just letting him have it. Oh, there he goes. Ian is on the stretcher, on his way to the hospital. Holy shit. Hi, Ian. Safe travels to you.
That nigga's up for that. That nigga could be dead.
Send him.
Yo, I am so happy he dropped this video, man. Cause I had seen like a little bit of it on his locals, but I didn't see the whole video. So I didn't get to this part. I ain't get to this part where he passed out. Like, yo, these niggas be doing too damn much, bro. I don't know if this how you getting out of the whole predator sting, or you really had a heart attack from the stress, knowing your ass finna really get treated. I don't know, man, but only one Breezy. This life is too easy. We're back in the building with yet another reaction video. Like I was saying, yeah, he dropped this video. I was reacting to other videos, and I'm looking like, sometimes I'll just go into my react to playlist, or sometimes I'll just look at videos that was posted right after I'm done reacting to a video. I'll just go to my suggestions, see what pops up. This popped up. Skeeter Jean, bro, you came in clutch. Thank you. We finna get into this video, man. Hope y'all enjoy it. Let's do it. 43 minutes. Well, oh, shit.
This here is 60-some-year-old David, or Ian, as he likes to call himself online. And on one lovely Saturday afternoon in Nashville, Tennessee, he tried to meet up with our adult decoy. But just wait, there's a twist. You see, David, or Ian, is happily married. Well, maybe not happily, but you get the
Wait,
point.
he tried to meet up with her?
But just wait, there's a twist. You see, David,
Well,
or Ian, is happily married. Well, maybe not happily, but you get the point. Initially, David's plan was to meet up with the decoy at a nearby local mall. But when he got the news that his wife wasn't going to be going on her hiking trip as anticipated, Ian backed out and opted to postpone. But he wasn't going to get off the hook that easily. You see, we had David's address, and he had already had a very incriminating conversation online with our adult decoy, so naturally we decided to pay him a visit. And yes, before you ask, his wife was home. And she borderline was not happy about David's doings.
So if you get lucky this time, like going to prison, I will make sure if I catch you next time. I'm not gonna let these people come into. I will take you myself to the police station. I am so disgusted.
But it doesn't stop there. David was just so overwhelmed and stressed about the whole situation that he went into panic and had to leave out on the stretcher and into the back of an ambulance. Haters might say that this is all staged and scripted and fake, but I swear it's all true, and you're about to find out firsthand on this episode of To Skeet a Predator. Now, before we get started, I should probably mention that we had to cut a lot out of this video just to make it fit YouTube's guidelines. So if you'd like to see the full, uncut, and uncensored version of this video, be sure to head over to skeeterjean.locals.com. Here you can find my content uncut and uncensored, as well as a few videos that aren't yet here on YouTube. How you doing, sir? Would you be looking for the sex offender 11s?
No.
What are you here for?
What am I here for?
Yeah, I'm a shoe ambassador with New Balance. This one right here, these are the sex offender 11s. Pretty popular amongst our customers and all that. You like these? Well, what size are you? Oh yeah, we do have 10 right here. The Blowfish Malibu are pretty nice. Do you want to give these a try?
No.
I think these would really suit you though. These are the sex offender 12s.
Yeah.
What do you think? Becoming a supporter on Locals really goes a long way with helping us keep going and taking down these bad guys, so I highly encourage you to do so. Thanks for listening to my e-begging. Now, let's get into the video. All right, boys, we are now in Nashville, Tennessee. As you can see, it's a very beautiful scenery that we have going on here. Lots of trees and such, but what isn't so beautiful is this atrocity right here. His name is Ian. He kind of resembles Mr. Fredrickson from the movie Up, if you recall. He's been having this conversation online with who he thinks is a for some time now. He mentions things like, you know, seeing the girl's saying that he wants her to experience, says, "Daddy just misses you. Daddy wants to see you in your panties." But we are about to roll up to his apartment where he is at home chilling with his wife. So, you know, I have a few questions for Mr. Ian here. See if we can go talk to Ian. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him a knock. Yeah, go knock again. Go ahead. How you doing, sir? Well, would you be David?
Yes.
Hi, David. I'm Skeet Hansen, Predatorial Investigation Unit.
Ain't no way, bro. Nah, if all them people showed up to my door dressed like that, they would have never got in my house. Never got in my apartment, whatever that is. I don't care. I'm not. He probably is under the impression that they're the police, though.
Just wanted to ask you a couple of questions here.
Right there.
Were you recently having a conversation online with a girl that told you she was
Do you mind stepping outside real quick?
It wasn't. Well, would this be your picture here?
That's my picture, yes.
That's your picture?
Yes.
Okay. Do you recall talking online to a
I might have a long time.
you might have a long time ago. I think it was just, I think it was pretty recently, actually, David. I think just a few minutes ago you were talking to her. Or would you be wearing the doggo underwear still? Was that you with the trousers and your wanker hanging out? And you just took that
Yes.
with those pants, and you just took that a few minutes ago, right? And you sent it to...
So can I have you take your
A
hand off?
14-year-old girl.
Thank you.
So you were talking to her today? Okay.
Man, I would have been like, how you gonna tell me to take my hands out my pocket? I'm in my house, nigga. All right, well then leave or close the door. I'm just saying, I'll never be in this position. I say this every video. But these niggas be so, like, I mean, they're under the impression that these are the police, so I'm pretty sure they are gonna act right, but I don't know. I would just close the door, bro. You tell me to take my hands out of my pockets. I'm still in my doorway of my home, bro. I don't know what y'all here for.
And you were how old, David?
71.
71.
Wow.
Okay. So you do realize having a conversation like this with a girl that tells you she's
I
online,
didn't know.
what she tells you, you say you don't have a problem with an older man here. She tells you she's right there. I had the full chat log.
He said, damn.
Did you want to step out and have a conversation? Or we can go in if you want. If you would like to invite us in, we can sit down.
That
wherever
is
you want to
crazy.
do.
He told me to come
It's okay if we
inside.
come in? Okay. Do we want to sit down somewhere and maybe we can just sit here?
Hi, how are you doing, man?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh man, we're with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. We do have a few questions for David here, if that's okay.
What is it?
With the Predatorial Investigation Unit.
What is that?
We're a privately owned and operated organization. David here has been having a sexually charged conversation with a girl that has told him that she is for some time now.
I didn't know she was.
Well, David, the problem with that, could I turn on the light here, David, please?
Okay, I'm just gonna sit down for a minute.
Okay, ma'am.
Sure, take your time.
Okay. So, David, when you say you don't know that you didn't know she was if you look
It's
here,
the craziest thing. Imagine you got somebody coming in your house and your spouse is getting questioned for talking to somebody underage. Yo.
in the conversation, you see this block of text right here, I believe. She says,
He know he did it. He don't gotta read
I can't
it.
drive, I'm silly. She
He just
says it
thinking,
right
I
there.
can't believe that they got this on me right now. I can't believe I fell for this.
Okay.
And now this is pretty early on within the conversation. You keep calling her baby. You ask her about school. You say, Daddy misses you. And it just kind of goes on, David. And you told her your name is Ian, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why'd you tell her your name was?
It's my middle name.
It's your middle name. Is that just sort of what you go by
I
online?
go by both.
Okay. And where did you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Edith. I'm his wife.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, great. Nice to meet you.
Is there
Yes.
any questions that you have that we might be able to answer?
If I,
I'm just gonna listen.
yeah, if I could just ask Ian or David here a few questions first. Just want
Okay,
to.
fine, you listening?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No problem. No problem.
I know it's
Okay.
throughout the process.
And where did you make first contact with this girl, David?
It would have been online.
Online? Was it an app, a social app?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't remember, to be
Okay.
honest.
Okay. Do you remember anything specifically that was said within the conversation?
Not right offhand.
Not right offhand. Because you were talking to her, consistently. Were you making plans to come see her last night?
No,
No?
I was not going to go see her.
But
I
you,
was living here.
right, but you talked about it.
She talked about it.
David, you did. I have the
I
transcript.
said I wasn't going to go.
Okay, but it seems you were really entertaining the idea of it, though.
No,
and-
I wasn't
no.
going. I was
Okay.
staying here.
Okay. What about today? Did you have any plans
No,
today?
I was going somewhere else today.
Okay. Because from what I recall, it looked like you were making plans of possibly seeing her, but
No, I wasn't going today. I went with my wife somewhere today.
right. Well, I believe it was you canceled because your wife didn't go do what she was.
No.
No?
We went to the Jack Daniel's Barbecue Festival.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, so it was you made up a little bit of a story there. Okay. You say Daddy wants to see you in your panties. Daddy would never be mad at you. You keep calling yourself Daddy to her, referring to yourself in the third person,
That ain't it at all.
David. And I mean, she told you early on that she was.
I didn't realize she was okay.
So with her telling you blatantly that she's didn't make you realize that she was.
I just told you I didn't realize she was that young. Okay? I'm not into seeing women, girls, or whatever else, that type of thing.
Okay.
You'd be crazy.
I mean, she even says here, did you forget how old I am? And you reply in the message, you say, so how do you explain that,
I
David?
said that.
Oh, I'll show you the
I said,
message
I
here.
don't know that I said that. Okay?
See, did you forget how old I am? And you say, I remember. You said,
Okay.
and you acknowledge it within the conversation, and then you go on to request to see her in her underwear. You say, baby, talk to me. You say, Daddy misses you. Did you have any phone conversations with this girl? No, just strictly text. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, David, you realize that this is legal.
I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
Quite a bit.
Oh, we do have
During
phone calls?
Lots of missed phone calls when the girl should have been at school.
Okay.
And you asked for pictures every single day since you talked to her for pictures or underwear pictures every single day. So much that we said, do you have amnesia? We already told you, no, we're not sending pictures like that, but you asked every single day.
Do you recall that, David?
I don't remember, I'm being honest.
Okay. Okay.
You were reminded multiple times, just in case you truly did forget. You were reminded so much that when we said, how old am I? You did say the age, so you did not forget.
Well, David, it seems like you may be, I don't know, telling a bit of a fib here. I mean, at first you lied when we first came to the door. You said you haven't talked to her in a while, but you were just texting her a few minutes ago, right? You sent her the
I
picture,
said that I was texting her, yes.
but I asked you when the last time was that you talked to her. You said it's been a while, but you just sent her a picture of you in your underwear with your wanker sticking out, just not too long
Yeah,
ago.
oh my God, you know, it's crazy.
And David, what were you guys doing here when you sent that picture? Where'd you go to send that picture? Because obviously your wife is here. Ma'am, did you know he's sending pictures of his
She didn't.
wankers?
She has no.
Okay.
I'm busy doing other stuff
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
It was
yeah, I
you
understand. I'm just-
standing up. There's
Yeah.
wood right here, so you just
Yeah, we have the
walked
picture of
into
it.
the other room 16 minutes ago, pulled your pants down, took a picture. picture and walk back
I
out.
went to the bathroom.
That was in the bathroom. Okay. Okay. I mean, you asked to see a bunch of, pictures of her. You say, I'm only texting you, my baby. You call her your baby a lot. You say, Daddy misses you a lot. And, I mean, you were entertaining the idea of coming to see her because you asked her if she'd be free on the 14th and 16th. Or, I'm sorry, 14th and 15th. And you were talking about meeting at the mall yesterday.
I wasn't going to see her, though. I didn't see her.
Yeah, I understand. So you weren't going to, you were just entertaining the idea of it?
Just entertaining it.
Okay. Why even do that, though, David? What's the reason for that?
She got her head in her head. Look at hold on. She can't believe what's going on right now. She's like this. She's like, now her nigga. This nigga over here trying to explain. He's 71 trying to talk to a 14-year-old girl. You got a wife right here. That probably gonna make her feel like, damn, bro. I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it for the thrill of it, or
No.
what's
I'm not getting a thrill out of this.
what entertains you about this? You asked her if she's not wearing a bra, and you asked to see her. You talk about how you want her, and how you want to kiss her nipples. And then you say that you can lick her nipples, and that she can kiss you all over. David, is that appropriate talk to be having with a...
No, it's not.
So why do it, David?
I don't know why I did it. I really don't. I'm being honest.
horny.
I feel real bad about it right now.
I mean, you call her baby multiple
Bro,
times.
you old as hell, bro. You still trying to get some play, bro? You got a girl in the house. I don't even understand what you want. I ain't think y'all niggas was still trying to do that shit at all.
Times you ask her if she shaves down there, and ask her if she uses her tongue. I mean, these are some pretty, borderline personal questions, and they're also borderline sexual. And David, do you have kids of your own?
I have a son.
You have a son. How old is your son?
He was born in 1985.
Okay, so around 30 years old?
35.
Right around 30? What would he think of this?
He wouldn't be very happy either.
I think he'd be pretty disappointed.
Yes.
And does he have any of his own? Do you have grandchildren? No. Well, thank God, because if you're talking like this, I could only imagine. I mean, it's just really not a good look, David. It's really not. You're trying to find out what size panties she wears, and you say you'll get her some underwear to wear, and you asked her if she started her period. Why would you need to know that?
Oh, man.
I don't know why. I'm sorry
What are you sorry for exactly here, David?
for everything I've done,
And what did you do?
talking to someone.
And how were you talking to her, in your opinion?
Not very good.
It's a bit of an understatement, I think.
It wasn't very polite, and it was nasty. It wasn't very good at all.
It was borderline disgusting, David.
I see that.
I mean, when was it going to stop if you weren't planning to meet up with her and you were just...
I wasn't going to meet up.
I know you weren't, but when was the conversation? How long was it going to go on?
No, I started doing it and everything. It just
How did you even find this girl? I mean,
It's an app called Meet Me.
Meet Me. So you were on an app called Meet Me. Man, did you know he was on a dating
How
app?
much do you remember? How much do you remember, bro? Because how you just forget all this?
no, she doesn't.
You was with a girl today.
we've been married for 15 years. I mean, are you kidding me?
No,
I
she's
mean,
not.
I don't care if it was a woman, like 21 above, but for
It's
you
one thing.
talking to a like that, it is disgusting. Are you kidding me? It's not acceptable in my book. You doing like that.
I don't think it's acceptable in anyone's book,
And
ma'am.
especially I'm a nurse, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure you work hard.
I can't even fathom you doing this. Talking to a if you're talking to a 50-year-old woman or 21-year-old woman, fine. But for a
Yeah.
David, you should be ashamed of yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you 71. You can't find another girl within a margin of 18 and 71. You gotta get a 14-year-old. Like, bro, you can get somebody else, bro. If you're gonna chill on your wife, okay, just do it, bro. But with somebody of age, nigga. Why the I cheat on my girl right now with a 12-year-old? Like, what am I gonna get out of that? You ain't getting shit. This what you gonna get out of that. Tough, goofy shit.
Don't even apologize to me. You should apologize to the parent of this girl.
I mean, David, it's one thing that, you know, you're on a dating app and you have a lovely wife here. But I mean, to, you know, find interest and talk to a like this, I just don't understand.
And he gonna do it again, too.
Because you weren't being sweet. You were talking to her like she was a sex slave.
I mean,
Jeez.
you do say, you know, daddy misses you. I mean, yeah, it's just all over. Talking about how you want to feel kisses on her. And now we get to the part in the chat log.
Thank you for your service. I do appreciate that.
And now we get to the part in the chat log where, you know, you sent a picture of you in your trousers. It looks like we have some doggo trousers here that you sent, that you were wearing. And I see you have a couple dogs here. So, you know, I have to ask David if, you know, you're into like this. Is anything funny going on with the dogs?
No, there's nothing like that
Okay.
going on.
Okay, I just had to make sure. Okay, I mean, and then you even open up your briefs a little bit, and do you remember sending this photo here?
And Skeeter just be looking at the
I mean,
pictures
doesn't-
like...
Need to see
No, they
your
don't,
tip sticking
okay?
out of your
He don't even
trousers.
wanna- he don't even want to see his own penis.
Well, you're saying that you don't remember a lot of this, so I'm just jogging your memory, David.
Okay.
And then it doesn't stop there. You say, "Do you like frogs?" And then you send a picture of this picture here, the frog trousers. You in those? I mean, oops, that's the other Predator chat log. Can't be losing that. But yeah, David. I mean, it's just. I mean, what do you have to say for yourself here? Then you say, "Daddy wants to see his naughty little baby in panties tonight, if not now."
You told
David.
me you were gonna buy a pair of cupcake underwear.
Yeah, you did say that. I mean, how would you feel if, say, back in the day, your son was having a conversation
I'd be
online?
upset.
And what would you want to do to the person that was having?
Know what I would want to do.
You wouldn't be very happy about
I
it, though,
wouldn't
would
be
you?
happy at all. I know that.
So, David, what makes it okay for you to do it in this
It
scenario?
doesn't make it okay by any means. I did something that was wrong, and I'm aware of that.
Well, help me understand, David. Why you do it though? Why partake in a conversation like this?
I don't know why I did. I just, if it's
Were you bored or something? You're retired. If you were bored, find something else to do, but not go on online. There's so much to do here in Nashville. Why would you do something disgusting like that?
It's Nashville, David. I mean, there's a ton to
Oh
do.
my God.
You could go to a bar.
Wrap my mind around it. I'm sorry.
I'm just. I mean, David, what's wrong with an adult female? If you were going to partake in adultery against your wife, why not? At least let it be legal. At least let it be an adult.
I haven't done that before.
Okay.
I've only done something like this online, and I didn't realize to begin with. Okay?
But David, you can't really
I
say
said
that.
To begin with, I did not realize she was that. Okay.
But what about when you
And
acknowledged
I
it?
messed up. Okay.
But
'Cause
David-
I kept talking to her.
Well, David, that card doesn't really work because you acknowledged in the chat.
I
Do you want me to
I-
show you
no,
again?
No,
Okay.
I know I acknowledged it. Okay.
Yes, you
what
acknowledged
I'm saying is I was wrong, what
Okay.
I did.
Yeah, I guess you can put in the order. But David, it's obvious that you knew she was.
I messed up, okay?
Okay, I understand, but you can't mess up like this and then not expect any consequences.
I thought something was happening to him right there.
It's illegal activity, David. David, is there anything?
He don't look okay,
what
bro.
else? What do you have to say for yourself here? I don't.
Time to go to the hospital.
I've done some things that I shouldn't have done,
Okay,
and that's the truth.
I see. And is this? Have you
I'm not a
done
good person because I've done these things.
these are really bad things, David. And have you done anything like this before?
No, I'm not doing anything like this. I've talked to some people way back and everything.
How long ago?
This was like a year ago or something like that.
You did? You did? I didn't know that.
Oh my
You told me to
gosh.
stop
This nigga's a
texting me
dumbass.
on the way back.
David, you were on a dating app, I think in 2007.
Whenever it was.
Okay, so
You
some
were
years
not
back.
married then, and I just asked you to stop doing it because.
Okay. Okay, but back then it was nothing. Okay, so only just recently you decided, hey, let me partake in this conversation. Well, I know you weren't looking for it, but you did come across it.
Apparently it happened, yes.
Yes, it did.
Okay. Apparently.
And this is the first time that you've
Yes.
come across that. Okay. David, how long has this, I guess, sort of attraction to girls of this age been going on?
It's not a matter of attraction to girls or
Okay.
anything like that.
Okay,
It's just that we started talking and we just
Right.
kept talking.
I see. So it was just something you came across and you just
But
figured.
no, bro, the you was saying in the messages, you gotta be attractive somehow, man. You talking about some show daddy your undies, show daddy your panties, daddy wanna see you. That's attraction in my eyes.
Right.
I'll go ahead and talk
I'm not saying that to no girl I don't find attractive.
to her and partake in the conversation. Okay.
And I don't even be saying that
but-
shit. I personally don't like that daddy word. I don't be telling girls like call me daddy. It just be like that's just cringy to me personally. So for him to be saying it, just funny as hell to me.
But did it have to get sexual, David?
It shouldn't have.
And whose fault is that?
It's
though?
my fault.
Okay, I'm just making sure you understand. Okay, I mean you could have just talked to her about normal things, and it wouldn't have gotten here. I mean even that's a little weird if you ask me, but there wouldn't be any illegal activity there. But it's when you
It's
bring
still
up the sexual
14-year-old.
stuff and distribution of harmful images that you sent to this girl being with her age, I mean, I don't think a needs to see something like that.
Yeah, you don't.
Okay, so, yeah. I mean, David, it's one thing you took the picture, and then you even looked at the picture and decided, I'm going to send this. I mean, there was a lot of steps in that process, There were plenty of times where you could have gone back and said, hey, this isn't right, I shouldn't send this. But you did. I just don't understand, David. Just, what makes a man do these things? Are you not happy with your lovely wife here? She seems like a very nice lady.
She's a lovely wife.
I mean, if you're having these urges, why not go to your wife and not partake in something like this? I mean, if this, sexual, I guess, pleasure is what you're going for, I assume that's something you can get from your wife, surely. I just don't understand why a man has to go out and talk about like this. It just pains me to see it, even, David. And it pains your wife, and it's just not a good situation overall.
Nope.
And I mean, everyone who loves and cares for you, I mean, they don't see what's behind closed doors. So I mean, what are they going to think when this gets out? What did you do for work before you retired, Ian? Or David?
I worked in the VA hospital as a medical technologist laboratory.
Okay. Sounds like a pretty important position.
He was helping the veterans.
Okay. You know, we actually have a veteran here, coincidentally.
Service.
I can't thank you. I can't thank you. Kind of disgusted by this matter.
I mean, David, it seems like, you know, you've done well for yourself. You got a nice place, a lovely wife, and you drive a pretty nice car. I mean, you got a lot going for you. Why not just stick to adults, you know? Dave,
I screwed up.
Okay.
I
Okay.
really did.
And that's all that's where you're leaving it. It's just a screw
No,
up.
I have messed up
Okay.
big time.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I got you. So, where do we go from here, David? I mean, what do you think should happen to you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want anything to happen.
Of course. Of course. But David, it's just, you know, it's a terrible thing. This is a terrible thing. And I mean, you had so many opportunities to just stop talking to her and sending these things, you know?
Yeah, because when you canceled today, you said you canceled because your wife was supposed to go on a hike this weekend and didn't go away. And you said, well, we can still meet up some other time when she goes hiking again. But I'm just hoping that you realize that you could have affected a real kid instead of just, you know, the inconvenience for your life.
No, David, now, what we're trying to say is it seems like you had full
There ain't
intentions
no
of still
tears coming out of this dry ass man. Bro, there ain't nothing. There's nothing on his face.
meeting up with her.
Nigga
That's just
faking.
what it
I
seemed.
wasn't gonna meet with her.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can't
She
say,
wanted me to come over there. I said, no, I couldn't.
David, I'm not saying that you
Dave, you better act like something hurting on your ass, boy. This nigga's faking these tears.
would have done it, but it's just, from the chat log, that's just how it seems. Okay, that's how you made it seem. And we're just trying to stop a bad thing from happening before it should happen, because from the chat log, it just seemed like that's where it was going. And obviously, we don't want it to get there. Okay? So that's why, you know, I had to have this conversation with you here. I mean,
Excuse me.
Is it safe to say that you're done now at this point?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad to hear it, David.
Maybe you should go to prison.
I mean, he was so adamant, it really makes me wonder.
She said he said lock his ass up.
He was so adamant, it really makes me wonder if he's ever received material like that on his phone, because
Yeah.
like I said, not only did he say, you know, he was told to please stop asking because it was so adamant.
It's a serious matter.
I don't understand what the value of you sending those nasty pictures to and also receiving. I mean, do you get a high from that? I get disgusted with people like that I see in the hospital. They disgust me. When I hear these stories on television, I think these people, and it's in my own household. It is really, really, really disgusting. It is not acceptable for you to do that, David. It is. I mean, if you get lucky this time, like going to prison, I will make sure if I catch you next time. I'm not gonna let these people come into. I will take you myself to the police station. I am so disgusted. This is not acceptable. You should never ever do this again, or even have a cell phone. I mean, I work my ass off. Like, I'm sorry, you have to hear this.
Oh no, ma'am.
I
We're
work my ass off. Freaking 10 hours a day. Of course, I thought you were happy being retired. If you are so bored, you can volunteer. I ask you, volunteer, go to the library, volunteer somewhere where you can use your time to help other people rather than snooping in a. If you want to be with another woman, get somebody who is your age, okay? Do not pry on the.
Oh, she's
hot.
She's mad.
Just no excuse
Oh
for
my
it.
God.
She gonna pick up her phone and throw it. She didn't even have it in her hand. Do you understand how bad this looks? You a grown ass man. You probably the oldest nigga in there, and they talking to you like you a kid. Bro, you should not be needing people to talk to you like this. You have common sense. Use the thinker. This man gonna try and talk to a 14-year-old girl, bro.
Unbelievable.
Bro.
And
So unbelievable that you do
Yeah.
like this. I mean, I
And-
cannot believe it.
And ma'am, I'm sorry we had to have the conversation here with David. It's just
I mean, I would not have known that this is going on.
right.
I
It's
would too.
yeah.
What if that is something they meet somewhere? Oh my God, David, what are you trying to accomplish? When you make this 14, what do you accomplish? You're gonna sit down and have Starbucks with this take her to a hotel?
No.
Oh my God, don't tell me no. If you went this far in contacting this
Going to go.
no, yeah, you're telling me that.
It's
but
the
when
truth.
you're in that situation, that can happen.
This nigga is so
Why do you
goofy, bro.
even-
I'm not interested.
Oh my
So
God.
the truth is that they're lies, so you were lying, but that's the truth. It doesn't really make sense.
Is he slow? I understand he old, but why is he like he just a little bit behind? Like, he's like, no.
Well, David, even if you weren't going to meet up with her, it's
Bro.
just, you have to understand that's just how it looked. And it is obviously a concern.
This is a funny video.
And she is so understanding and so cool. Like, why would you ever even do that to her? She's even telling you you could go for a girl in their 20s.
Well, David, is there, anything else that you have to say for yourself here?
No.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then what I have to let you know is that I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. We're doing an online series about adults who try to meet up and have conversations like this with online, and you've just been skeeted in 4K. And if there's nothing else you have to say for yourself, then we do have to obviously make this known to the authorities, and they will be here in just a little bit to address this, because this is pretty much as far as it can go with us, and it is a legal activity, so we do have to report it to them, and they'll be here shortly to address the situation. Okay.
I just don't understand it. First of all, your wife is
He gone.
cool, understanding.
Oh, shit.
Get it.
I was wrong in doing what I did to her and to her.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely have some making up to do and some apologizing. And you gotta show it with actions, not just words.
The things you talked about to do those things with your wife. Why not?
Yeah, why don't you try sending her those pictures? Maybe kiss up on her a little bit. Maybe try telling her that you miss her and you love her when she's at work. So you can be here jerking off.
She might appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, hi. Skeet Hansen, Predatory Investigation Unit.
Good to meet you, sir.
You too.
Hey guys, I'm Officer Carroll from the Metro Police, just let you know my body camera's on. Hey sir, how are you? What's going on today?
I did some things that I shouldn't have done.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you? Like your driver's license or everything?
No, it's right there.
You hand it to me, then your ID's out.
Dog, I think I'm getting sick again, bro.
Yes, sir.
That not okay.
My partner out there does identification to get to your game.
I don't know if she explained it, but she basically goes on these apps, poses as a and waits for guys to hit her up in the inbox, and she tells them that, you know, she's pretty short into the conversation. Just we just see where it goes from there. And
So is this just like text message, or is this like
so
WhatsApp or something
it
like
started on a dating app called Badoo. She has those screenshots. They talked on there for a little bit, then exchanged phone numbers. He texted her, and then the whole rest of the conversation is just text message.
that? Do you mind if I just browse through?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Just went on, and it started when?
On texting it was the 24th, but
Yeah.
we went back and forth for a couple days on the app. So yeah, right there. Is that okay? September 24th. Let me see a picture. Yes, my dear baby. Hello, dear.
Is there any messages specifically mentioning like sexual acts?
Yes, he says yes a lot.
What do you got?
Let's see. Maybe we can text discreet in your room or bathroom. Oh, he's trying to get. He asked for pictures almost every single day. I saw. He said, "Were you studying in school?" Again, I'm in 9th grade. I'm not in honors, just regular classes.
Hey, bro, I want to know, can y'all customize your utility belt as a cop? I'd be like, man, I want 3 guns, I want a grenade, I want 2 what's it called? I want throwing stars in the back. I wonder if I could do it. If you could request special weapons, I would.
But what brought us here was we found his
set up
address.
I'm gonna be the first cop you see using throwing stars. You niggas would not want to f with me, bro. I'm trying to tell you, want to run? That's cool, bro. Just throw that at his motherfucker.
Yeah. He set up a meet and we got his address.
Did he disclose his address to you guys? or-
No, it was just he used his real phone number. It was very easy to look up.
Well,
But he did, and he didn't say, "I'm done talking to you." He said, "Well, it didn't work out this weekend. We can still continue to do it." And again, like still sending the pic until
Yeah.
he even says, like, "Hold on 1 minute. I know he's just running away from his little wife," and like that's weird.
Okay. And then y'all knocked on the door, said who you were. How did he act then? Was he just kind of...
Surprise. Didn't
Surprise.
see it coming.
Did he just start denying it, or is he kind of like...
At first a little bit, but he saw we had the proof, and he
He was like,
basically admitted to everything.
We asked if we could come in. They invited us in.
Yeah,
Here we are.
okay. How's the wife been?
pretty upset.
Very quiet, but very upset.
We're just kind of on standby right now with talking to detectives and everything, so
Okay.
it's kind of a cat and mouse game. We're trying to get in contact with somebody on Saturday, so
I
we'll
see.
try to give them as much information as possible and then see where we're going to go from there. So.
All right, sounds good.
Good, thank you.
Now, sometime after the police arrived, David went into full-on panic mode. I mean, this was a real medical emergency. You know, it was probably due to a combination of him being confronted for the conversation and his wife just letting him have it. I mean, she really ripped him a new ass with her words. It was totally savage, but well deserved. You know, don't get me wrong. Now, we can't show it here on YouTube, but David was having an episode of some sort, and it was so bad that we actually had to call the ambulance and get the EMTs out there.
Anything?
We appreciate it. Thank you so much, officer.
Yeah, you can go right here.
Okay, well, this turned into a bit of a show. So we were waiting to hear from the detectives. David in there started hyperventilating. I thought he was dying for a second, having a freaking heart attack. That was crazy. So you know, obviously we had to call the EMS now. I mean, you know, him having this conversation just turned into a whole scene at this humble apartment complex. And thank you, officer. You know, we hope that David will be okay and push through this. And we're going to be pushing everything that we have to their detectives to see, you know, what can be done.
They did say they wanted to move forward, I think.
They did mention that. And we're going to see what can be done about this situation. And that's it. You know, that's the, there's his Audi right there. That's a fresh looking car. It's gonna be it. That is the sad tale of David, aka Ian. Yeah, we caused a bit of a ruckus over here. Holy shit, we caused a whole scene on this street. I want to see if they're gonna bring him out of the bed.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to go on the other side of the building?
Dude, we've already
Yeah.
done enough.
We can walk on.
It's funny because when they bring him out, it'll look like he's behind bars. And that's bars. Okay.
All right, when we go on SoundCloud.
Oh, there he goes. Ian is on the stretcher, on his way to the hospital. Holy shit.
You just wait out.
Hi, Ian. Safe travels to you.
That nigga's up for that. That nigga could be dead.
Send him away, boys.
Can't do crime.
It's going to be a long, long ride in the back of an ambulance for Ian. Well, if that's the worst that happens to him, I think he'll be all right.
Guilt is terrible.
Yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the sad, sad tale of David. He really is a memorable character. It's really hard to tell whether he was faking this sort of panic attack that he was having or if this is a real medical episode. But either way, David ended up getting away from his wife because I feel like after we left and the police were gone, things might have gotten physical between him and his wife. I don't know if he would have survived that. So it may be for the best that the EMTs got him out of there to a safe hospital.
It could have got bad.
Now the
man.
police took all of our information and submitted it up to detectives. Upon looking into it, unfortunately, there's not much that can be done here due to Tennessee laws. I was informed by a Tennessee police officer that this sort of thing is only a crime if the individual is talking to an actual law enforcement agent or an actual cupcake. Let's just say that. So unfortunately, according to Tennessee law, David didn't commit any crimes.
That's usually how it happens.
However, due to us making an appearance at his apartment complex and making a whole scene, I think it's safe to say that David will never try something like this again. And in the off chance that he does, we'll be keeping an eye out for him. That's for sure.
That ain't gonna be
We all know that there are
next week.
many other predators out there. And if they happen to fall into our investigation, they will be discovered and they will ultimately get skeeted, just as David did on this day. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of To Skeet a Predator. I've been your host, Skeet Hansen. Thank you and good night.
Damn, David or Ian, whatever. I don't know what his name was, but you gotta chill out, man. You got your wife right there. Have fun with your wife. If you're gonna cheat with somebody that's over the age, just over the age of consent, man. So you will get in less trouble. I'd rather you get in trouble with your wife than get in trouble with the law. But I mean, so I'm Breezy. It's Life's Too Easy. Appreciate y'all watching the video, man. We'll catch y'all.
I came in with flame. They ain't know my name. Shot my main thing. Pull up white rings. Pulling up braids. She don't like fame. She claim my chain, but I'm still the same.
Remember a lot of this, so I'm just drawing